This right here is one of my actual dividend growth portfolios that is currently valued at over $500,000. This portfolio is made up of different stocks and ETFs that pay me every month or every quarter depending on the stocks or ETFs payment frequency. Now in this video, we are going to go through every single dividend that I was paid in the month of August from this over $500,000 portfolio. I'm also going to break down some of my favorite positions throughout this portfolio, and this last month the dividend payments was massive, so you are not going to want to miss a thing. Now stick around because we're going to go through all that and more. Right after you, please drop a like in this video and subscribe for more future content like this. So going all the way back to August 4th, 2023, we got paid out our JEPB and our JEPQ dividend. And because the volatility in the market has been a little bit low over the past few months, both JEPB and JEPQ have been paying less and less in dividends. But still, for whatever it's worth, in this portfolio, JEPB paid me $194.84 in the month of August, and JEPQ paid me $109.76, making them combined over $300 on a single day, which I'm pretty excited about. Next up, we got a small payout from Enterprise Products, ticker symbol EPD, and this was on August 14th. Now, EPD only paid us $15.50 in August, and this was because I sell cover calls on some of my positions, and I actually got a good amount of shares called away when it comes to EPD just before the ex-dividend date, so unfortunately I did miss out on a $200 or $300 dividend payment that I would have received, but I did make some good money off the cover call, so it's all good there. Next, I got my first dividend payout from one of the YieldMax ETFs earlier last month, ticker symbol APLY, $1.11. I've talked about in previous videos that I am starting to buy some of the TSLY ETFs, but still very, very small nibbles for now. Next, on the 15th, we got paid from all the REITs, and some big ones this month. From National Retail Properties, we got $57.63 in this portfolio. National Retail Properties is probably my second favorite REIT, right behind Realty Income. And also on the 15th, we got paid a massive dividend from Omega Properties. Ticker symbol OHI paid us $201. This is a quarterly paid REIT along with National Retail, but either way, $250 plus just between those two. Then on the 15th, we got paid for my number one favorite stock of all time, Realty Income, a stock that I currently own over 2,000 shares of throughout my portfolios, $195.20 from Realty Income, and this is a monthly paying dividend stock. Next, we got paid a small dividend from HRZN, $1.10. We got paid $16.67 from KMI. We got our monthly payment from Main Street Capital, almost $12 in this portfolio. Keep in mind, I do own quite a bit of Main Street Capital on my other portfolios, altogether probably somewhere around 300 shares. Then we got our last payout from Stag Industrial. I did recently sell off the rest of my Stag Industrial, I think at least most of it, and I did put the money into Realty Income. Stag Industrial I've held for years, and although I think it's a pretty good stable REIT that does have some upside potential, it wasn't really doing much for a long time. I also sell cover calls in it, and I was just at the point where I would rather have the money in Realty Income because I think there's a lot more upside when it comes to Realty Income from here. Next, on the 17th, I got paid out for my largest position, my 1,000 shares of Apple. Paid me $240. This is a quarterly paid dividend, of course. I am planning on selling off my Apple shares at some point in the next few months, and I'm looking to redistribute the money in things like SCHD, maybe some Realty Income, or maybe some other things. I've been holding on to my shares of Apple for around 5 years now, and I made a pretty good amount of money off them, but I think Apple's going to say bye-bye pretty soon here. Next, we got 84 cents from ticker symbol CEFD. We got 16 cents from SPHD. SPYI, one of my newer favorite high-yielding ETFs. This is a very interesting one. Look into it, please. SPYI, $3.40 from that. Then on the 25th, we got $29.32 from Nusi, and then on the 29th, we got paid from the yields. XYLD paid us $70.36, and QYLD paid us $141.94. Now, I've been holding on to both XYield and QYield for many, many years now. And to be honest, they performed pretty well overall. Even though I think I'm pretty much break even on the actual share price, the cost basis of XYield and QYield, as far as from where I bought them each years ago, the dividends paid out over the years has definitely been great. Next, one of my newer favorite positions, also another one you need to look into, ticker symbol UTG. UTG paid $9.88 on the 31st. And as you can see on the 31st of August, we got paid a lot of dividends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 dividends on a single day. That might be pretty close to my record. Then we got paid from UPS, one of my longest holdings as well, $38.88. This was also on the 31st. We got paid 40 cents from AWP. ABR paid us $172. All the BlackRock funds, BUI, BDJ, and BST. BUI paid $944. BDJ paid $93.35. And BST paid the usual $125.75. In my opinion, as far as all these BlackRock funds, I'm talking about BUI, BDJ, and BST. They're all definitely decent and worth looking into if that's the kind of thing you're looking to invest into. Next, we got paid 80 cents from ticker symbol RQI, 24.26 from ETJ. Then one of my other favorite holdings, Devo, paid us $159.21. Devos quickly became one of my favorite buy and hold forever style ETFs, and I've been buying more across other portfolios as of recently. Then we got paid $40.66 from PNW, and we got 12 cents from the stock lending program. So throughout the entire month of August, we definitely got paid some of the bigger dividends in our portfolio. Of course, this Apple one stands out, the $240 quarterly payout from Apple. Also, the quarterly payouts from OHI and even Triple N definitely boosted up the portfolio's dividend income pretty good. And if you do happen to be curious, TD Ameritrade does have this tool where it shows an income estimation of how much the portfolio is actually going to be paying on a monthly basis, averaged out, and of course on a yearly basis. And the portfolio that we just went through is looking to pay around $25,168 over the next year. And that's of course if I don't buy another single stock, which I buy stocks every single day in this portfolio. Now, if you divide the estimated annual income, of course, it comes out to around $2,100 per month, which across all my portfolios right now, I'm getting paid much more than that. I think we're earning around $6,000 per month if you average everything out in dividends from all my portfolios combined. But what's pretty neat is that you can sort this by the biggest estimated annual income to the least, and it looks like JETB is our #1 payer as far as dividends goes in this portfolio, because JETB of course pays monthly, and I do have 680 shares in this portfolio. Number 2 is going to be Realty Income. In this portfolio alone, 881 shares of Realty Income. Then scrolling through, we have things like QYield, we have Devo, we have BST, and these are some of my biggest payers throughout this entire portfolio in case anyone was curious. Now, to give a real quick backstory on this portfolio and my dividend investing journey, I've been a dividend investor for 7 years now, more or less, and I've been trying to make as much money as possible and pour almost every single dollar that I have into this long-term dividend growth portfolio. Now, of course, you've probably heard of the snowball effect where you buy dividend-paying stocks and ETFs, then they pay you dividends, and then, of course, use those dividends to buy more stocks and ETFs, and then, of course, the snowball effect, the compound effect happens from there. And what's cool is that's exactly what I've seen happen in my portfolio over the past few years, especially. Now, some of my goals for dividend investing in general is, of course, to get to the $10,000 per month mark within hopefully the next few years here, and then, of course, use the dividends to help pay for bills, or, of course, to just give me extra money to do whatever I want to do in my life. But now I'm a little bit curious and I want to hear from you guys down below. What is your current dividend income goals for the rest of this year and beyond? And also, if you could only hold one stock or one ETF throughout my entire portfolio, which one would it be and why? Comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it and subscribe for more future content like this. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.